Swans and water in a teacup for Fairy Garden Thursday. Hi, it's Sharon. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you clicked on this video, and I hope you enjoy fairy gardens because it is Fairy Garden Thursday. And this is a collaboration, and it's hosted by Grandma Sandy, and she's back, and we're so happy to have her back. The other co-hosts, are Sandy Lynn from Home and Garden and Growing on Vancouver Island. So if you click on hashtag Fairy Garden Thursday, you'll get all our little fairy gardens that we're making. And I'm so happy you're here. And I'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to everybody's videos. We all need the support. And this is a great little collaboration if you do fairy gardens and want to share them. We'd love to have you. Anyhow, now I'm going to do another teacup fairy garden. I'm trying to get some made so I can get them up to the senior center because people are actually asking for them. So that makes me pretty proud. Okay, so I'm going to turn you to my desk, to my craft table. Kicking stuff around because, as usual, my craft room is a disaster. But that's okay. It'll get cleaned up. And there's my teacup that I'm working on. A lot of stuff around. I think I'll clean some of this up. This is the one I made last week. So if you want to see that video, just click on my Fairy Garden Thursday list and you can see it. I glued my teacup on here, right onto the saucer there. It's got some stuff from the moss on it. And I cut this little picture out and I put it in here. And I thought it was a cute little picture of a wreath that's got flowers on it. And it actually is off of one of these bags of flowers. It's the label. So, as a crafter, you know, I use everything. So, I have these pretty green rocks. And I'm going to have them come out from the teacup here. And I'm just going to pretend like it's a path. So, never done this before. I got my glue gun ready. So, I'm going to put some glue down, of course. Then I'm going to take some of these rocks. Glitter gravel, it's called. Perfect for a fairy garden. And we're just going to put it in there. And I'm just going to push it into the glue. I might put a little more right up here. So I want it right up in there. And this was part of a gift I got from a subscriber when I got two big bags full of stuff. Now I kind of like how this is flowing out around here. So I'm going to shake those. Well, I should have shaken them in the jar, but I can pick them up. Okay. I'm going to add some glue in here and some glue over here. I'm going to kind of have it fill this in. Like I said before, I never really plan my fairy gardens very much. They just kind of come to me. There, now that does look like water, doesn't it? Let's just make sure those are pressed in there good so that they don't come out. Okay, I like that. Kind of like the swan in there. I wonder if we put a swan there. These ones are, yeah, I got smaller swans. I think they're better. Let's put a swan way up here. put the swan way up in there. Yeah, I'm going to put the swan way up in there. And I'll figure something out to hold the teacup down. Just gotta let it. I think it needs to come right out. And that might balance off our teacup. Who knows? Let's put some more of these rocks in here. Those are very pretty rocks. And I think we need a swan over here. So this is the same kind of swan. We'll put it over there. That looks pretty. Need my glue stick, glue stick, glue stick. In you go. There we go. There we go. Got a couple of swans in there. Now that looks pretty. Now I want something to kind of trim around here. Maybe a piece of lace or something. I'll have to look for that. Let's see. Now I've got a flower stuck in here. I'll poke it out. Maybe we'll just stick a flower right there. I think that's good. Let's just put one of those flowers right in there since that's where it wanted to go. I think that looks pretty. And then we'll put another one right around in here. Those are pretty, pretty flowers. And we'll put one of the pink ones on this side just to balance it. Okay, so far I have this. It's on there all pretty good. Oh, there's a little rock, few rocks going off. We're going to use this little fairy. She's got a pretty pink dress. I'm going to dump those rocks off. Okay, what I would like to do is I'd like to put this piece of lace right in here, and it'll cover up the edges that aren't tidy and just add a little more texture. To show you, you can see the lace is going right in here. So I'm going to go all the way around. I'm not going to make you watch. Okay, I got the lace all around in there, and I have to clean up the glue. So I decided that I would put these pretty flowers all the way around the teacup so that it lines the front of the teacup and makes a really pretty garland all the way around. And because there's not very many roses or pattern on this teacup, I feel like I can do just a little bit more decorating than I usually do, because I don't like to cover up all the pretty stuff on the teacup. But this one just had some little flowers, and they showed quite lovely after I finished putting all these flowers on. And I thought these flowers added something to the teacup. So I'll let you listen to the music. I'd like to invite you at this time to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget all the other fairy garden ladies that are in this collaboration. And if you like this content, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know if you do fairy gardens, if you like this type of fairy garden and would like to try it. I think I'll just get some of the green moss and just put it in there. I don't think we'll cover up the fairy. Okay, let's get some green. Okay, I got this pretty green moss, and I'm going to stick it in there where the lace is because it just brings another texture and just makes it feel more like a fairy garden. So let's just do this trick again. And I'm just going to put some glue along here. Take some moss and just stick it in there. Maybe you'll see the lace too, which is just fine. We can have lace and moss. And I want the moss to kind of go up to the rose. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's what's missing. We need moss in our fairy gardens. I have lots of moss. Sorry about the crinkly paper. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit down here. There we go. Yes. Tell me if you agree. I think the moss just adds that little bit of whimsical texture that every fairy garden needs. So let's just stick this glue on here, get some moss, put it right on there. I want it right up to the roses. Like I say, every time I make one of these gardens, I just play until it suits my fancy. And when your eye is happy with your garden, then I guess it's done. Or if there's something you feel like something's missing out of it, just keep playing with it till you figure it out. It usually just kind of happens by happenstance, I guess is the word. But I really like the moss. It just finishes off this little garden. Just gonna stick a little bit more back in there. I'll put it right on the moss and stick it back in there. I'm gonna get one of my finger protectors. See, I'm learning. Okay, now I need a little piece of moss right there. There we go. Now that finishes that off really nice. And I'd say we're done. I'd say this is a little fairy garden teacup. Teacup fairy garden. And she's pretty sweet. And then we'll go in here. You can see the picture. And the flowers. And the flowers on the back of the cup. You can see in the mirror. And I would like to thank you all for watching this collaboration. And welcome back, Grandma Sandy. We missed you. And don't forget to watch all the other ones. And we'll see you in my next video, which is Sunday Home Reset. Bye.